What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Hold Husband Podcast. I'm your host, Terry DeRine. I got both of my co-hosts on the line with me today. I got my man, Jay Bob, on the building. What's up with you?
Not much, man. Glad we got everybody back on for tonight's episode. So definitely looking forward to this. But want to quickly remind you can catch us on TikTok as well as subscribe to us on YouTube at Hold Husband Podcast. And for those of you interested in promos and shots, you can shoot us a DM on IG at Hold Husband Podcast, as well as email us at hoetohusbandpodcast@gmail.com. All right, T.
All right. We also got my man up in the North Pole in Chicago. I got my man SD in the building. What's up with you, bro?
Hey man, ain't done, just chilling, literally. But you know, say I'm used to this. It ain't nothing out here, man. No big deal. But let's give a shout out to Brother Soul Productions for always giving us the background audio. And I want to remind you all to donate to the Hold Husband Podcast on Cash App and PayPal. All right, T.
I'd like to remind everybody that y'all can catch the audio playback of the podcast every Monday afternoon at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time on the core94.com. Today's episode is titled Read the Room. We're going to be having an in-depth conversation about body language and how important that is when it comes to dating and establish romantic interest. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be real interesting. But y'all know how we do around here, man. We like to discuss stuff that we've seen trending on our timeline. So we got two real interesting videos this week. This first video went viral, and there are mixed feelings on this one. But a guy went viral by releasing a video talking about how he's now with his homeboy's ex-wife. Let's take a good look.
My homeboy left his wife for someone that his wife knew. So I asked him, I said, well, man, can I be with your ex-wife? And he gonna say, you can't be with my ex-wife. What kind of question is that? It don't even matter, man. I'm already with his ex-wife. His ex-wife, I always wanted to be with his wife, his ex-wife, you know what I mean? So it don't matter. He probably gonna find out via this video that I'm with his ex-wife, but it don't matter. Me and her, we got plans. We're going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee on Valentine's Day. We're gonna be in the cabins up in the mountains. We're gonna be in that hot tub, and I'm gonna be giving his ex-wife the loving that he wasn't giving her. Two wrongs don't make a right, but in this situation, we're gonna be wrong until otherwise. But you know, at this moment, his wife, his ex-wife, is the love of my life. So he found the love of his life with a woman that his ex-wife knew. So why can't his ex-wife be happy with a man that he knows or knew? He probably don't want to be my friend no more, but it is what it is.
Now, to me, there is a bunch going on in this video. To me, he seems like a dude that was jealous of and envious of his partner the whole time. Like when I heard I've always wanted his wife, to me, you wasn't really his homeboy. You know what I mean? Like, and we talk about female friendships all the time and whatnot. Now, the husband leaving the wife for somebody in her friend circle is a completely separate issue than this dude, getting with his ex. And I think when he came to him and asked the question, like, I think that was just trying to save face. You know what I mean? I personally couldn't see myself getting with especially in this scenario, y'all just got, like that was your ex. So to me, he looks like a lame in this scenario, regardless of what happened in the marriage to begin with or why they broke up. What y'all think?
Man, this fool talking about he probably don't want to be my friend no more. This man want to take your head off your shoulders, man. Because you was plotting the whole time on his lady, because you like, yo, I always wanted her. Like, what in the world is going on? But what would be crazy is, and I ain't say the husband was wrong too. Like, you leaving you cheating on your wife or leaving your wife. He didn't even say cheating. He said he left, you know what I'm saying, for this other chick. We don't know the dynamics of that, but he's not right either. But what he gotta be careful of, that he on there talking all this stuff, spilling the beans, is that the wife could just be getting get back. She don't really even like you like that. Yeah, like she might not even really like you like that, But to get back at him and hurt his feelings, she gonna get with one of his friends because he got with a chick in her circle. A lot of women do that as get back and then be like, all right, later. Whereas he done been a simp all this time, a snake simp behind this guy's back. Talking about this, the love of my life. He done came on cloud nine. All this. Yeah, like you gotta understand the dynamics of what you doing, bro. Like it's one thing to do it. It's another thing to be a snake behind it, and then it's another thing to come online bragging about it, like, and not understanding what could also be going on in the background. So yeah, I think he a sucker for this move. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, this is definitely a sucker move. I mean, like I said, when I saw this video, I was like, yeah, he was plotting this the whole time. Like he was, friends with him. He was praying and hoping on the day that him and his own wife didn't work out, so he can come swoop in and try to get with the. And she probably had, some sort of inkling of this, right? Like you said, women do this all the time. They want to get back at they boyfriend, husband. So, and I've heard women have told me about this. Hey,
I slept
with his friend. Yeah, like
sleep with his daddy.
Yeah, I slept with his friend, or I slept with his best friend to get back at him. Like women do stuff like this all the time, so it's not uncommon. So that's what I was thinking when he said, "Oh, she left her for another friend." Yep, go ahead, Steve.
Man, look, I wouldn't be surprised, yo, if this just blew up, yo, and it became one of them things you see on like the first 48 or something like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, man.
I wouldn't either.
This is insane. But I wouldn't be surprised also if he was telling on his guy.
I was just about to say that.
From the beginning.
To me,
that wouldn't surprise me.
I've seen stuff like that.
Either.
Like every dude's experienced the backdoor hate, I'm saying? Why you with him? He got other girls, and I'm saying? Like it ain't pillow talk because you ain't hit. But I've had dudes do stuff like that where they talk down to you, to chicks. And the funny part is that if the chicks really rock with you, they come tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like my wife told me about other dudes in college. Like they always like, why you with him? I would treat you better. And I would, you know what I'm saying? Like there's always dudes that approach women talking about other dudes. We've always talked about how lame that is. But this is the level 10 of it. Because being a rebound is not a flex, bro. Especially just think about this. You just got with her and you already got vacation plans and all this, bro. She's using the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like the simp of the year. So this don't seem like it's gonna end well for Buddy long term.
And not at all.
But this is why go ahead, Jay.
I was gonna say what resonated with me. Y'all remember the movie Love Jones? Y'all remember Bill Bellamy's part?
Yeah.
He went and got Neil Long, and he all there, showing up with her at the party, like just. It was just like, that's a dirty Mac movie. That's what this is right here. This is dirty Mac
same
movie.
thing. Yeah, but this is why it's important. This is why it's important, man, to choose your friends wisely and who you let in your circle. This for men and women. Who you let around you and who you let give advice. Because I can almost guarantee that this dude was sowing seeds of doubt in the wife's mind. It's almost a guarantee. You go out with your guy and he say, oh man, her friend such and such, man, she look nice. And that's all he really said. She looked nice. Now, this here fool, because he's always wanted his wife go back. Hey, he was looking at your girl, blah, blah, blah. And now the wife start like, really? Really? And now she starts accusing him of liking this girl and wanting to be with this girl. And now it's causing problems and causing issues. And this dude ain't did nothing all this time. He's like, man, where's this coming from? You know what I'm saying? And now it drives a wedge between the husband and wife to then they get a divorce. And the dude is like, well, she already cutting off her friend because she think her friend like me. She already treat me different. So, hey, why not? We kind of like each other. Let me go on over here and do it then since we got a divorce. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he sowed those seeds of hate into the wife or what's the word I'm looking for? Doubt into the wife. And that's what really caused the demise of their marriage. So I don't respect dudes like that. And I don't like it at all. So,
like, there's always this kind of jealousy of the haves and the have-nots when it comes to dating. Like there are always going to be the dudes that see the guys that have success with women and that are with the cute girl and all that, and they're looking like we talk about that all the time. Like part of the price of being with attractive women is other dudes gonna look and other dudes going, but it's up to the woman to shut it down and be able to handle things appropriately. And as long as they keep it respectful, it is what it is. But when it comes from within your circle like this, like I don't see that would be how I would feel humiliated to pop out with your ex after everybody know you've been smashing. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that would look totally whack. Same way the girl that got with her husband. Like I'm pretty sure people that mutual friends and all them was looking at her crazy too, because even though I can understand people having, when you in a relationship, you suppress your desires towards other people. So even if you know she got homegirls and cousins that are fine, that you just ignored because they was off limits. If y'all break up, you got to be a sucker to make them the women that you go shoot your shot at. You know what I mean?
And what if they shooting at you? You know what I'm saying? What if they shooting at you? And they're like, yo, hey, you and such ain't together no more. I always wanted you, and she a 10. She cold. Like that's gonna be rough. Hey man,
I guess that's where.
What if she did something bogus too? The wife did something bogus, and her cold friend, who you never tried to get with, did nothing inappropriate, nothing. She come up to you and she's like, "Hey, that's bogus. That's bogus. How she did you? I really didn't like that, but you know what I'm saying. I think you have." And she a dime.
I'll admit that would be very difficult for 9 out of 10 guys to resist that.
I'd be hard pressed to say no. I'll tell you that much.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Don't tell you exactly what I'll do, but I'll be hard pressed to be like.
So I guess it's situational. If the wife
do.
was cheating on the dude or left for a good reason, I guess understand that type of scenario.
Yeah, man.
Damn, that's still. That's crazy, especially if it's kids involved, like Uncle Jesse. Now your stepdad, like that's
Uncle Nephew. That's Uncle Nephew now. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, it be like that sometime, but I don't know, man. I ain't never been in no situation like that. I have had girls of because I ain't never been married, but I have had friends of women that I have dealt with on a different level. Like
that's different. Somebody you just casually smashed, that's normal. Like smashing multiple people in the friend group, but this is ex-wife. You know what I'm saying? Like you went from, you didn't just smash the ex-wife, you wifed her up already. Like, God, that's a drastic swing. You know what I mean? So
he ain't wiped her up.
This
he
is just
wants to wipe her up. That fool ain't wiped her.
This dude probably got a ring on layaway, bro. He about to propose to her on the getaway.
Layaway. Walmart got rings for $300. Layaway.
He got that Zales layaway.
It's always this reminds me of like on Jerry Springer back in the day, how the dudes would be arguing, like she's cheating on one dude with the other dude, and the side dude be like, this mo woman, she really, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
I never understood the logic behind that. Like, bro, what are you bragging about? Like, why is love even part of the equation? You know, like you gonna stay in your lane, and I don't know. I guess that's what catching feelings does. But
that's what dudes who don't get women, guys who don't get women like that, they fall very quickly for somebody that they have crushes on and stuff like that. They really do. So that's all that is. Because a dude that get chicks, he ain't gonna be sweating that, man. He gonna be like, come on now. And if he do, he gonna hit her and keep her moving. Like, no, you was my guy girl. Like,
why would I want you to be my lady?
Yeah, like, no.
I used to be offended by that.
By what?
Like, when a chick that I was smashing that had a boyfriend, like, they would try to get out their relationship with the expectation that I was gonna be, I got me one.
I
would be offended. Like, you really think I would want you? You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like, maybe it's just me, but that used to offend me. Like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
That's like going to the car dealership and them expecting you to pay full price for a 92 Corolla with 17 owners and 300,000 miles, but they want you to pay full price like it's brand new.
Brand new, yeah.
But you know what's ironic though? In those scenarios, when I learned when I was dealing with women that had a man, I would coach them on their relationships. So that was really the origin story of me becoming Terry Duran and having a platform, because I used to tell them about what to do, you know, how to keep things smooth and all that, just so that she would not break up with the dude and come to me with the foolishness.
Exactly, man. I don't want you over here. You're a dirty hoe. But you got that esophagus on you that I'm gonna keep. You know what I'm saying? Got that bottomless throat. I like that.
Facts. All right, man. Let's keep things rolling. Now, this next video, I'm anxious to see what y'all think about this. But it really just kind of goes to show the times that we're in. This lady has gone viral. She was talking about this new app that she's developing, where men are going to be required to put a deposit down in order to get a first date with a woman. Let's take a look.
After I said I would require a deposit to take me on a date to cover my date preparation costs, I'm now working with an app developer to make this a reality. This is actually happening. We are building the app. I'm not even exaggerating when I tell you this is the best damn dating app you have ever seen, because there is a clear difference here where the woman can set the deposit rate and the man can pay for her date preparation costs. So as a woman, you're going to walk into the date already so happy, and that's going to lead to a better date and a better connection, and that gives the man a better chance of succeeding in courting you. The app is called Courted. So when people ask, how did you meet? You can say, he courted me. So cute. The website already looks absolutely stunning, and the app itself, incredible. All of the features are so unique and nothing like you've ever seen on any dating app. Oh, and to everyone who said you can't do that, guess what? I just did. So we are going to launch this city by city. And if you want early access, click the link in my bio and sign up. Let's make dating fun again.
Now, I give her props for trying to monetize her idea. That takes, you know, more than just thinking of an idea. But to me, how lame you would have to be. If you met a chick and you talking to her, she send you a link to go sign up for Courted, where you got to put down a deposit to be able to get any of her time. Only suckers and lames are the target audience for this. No woman is going to try this with the guys that they actually like. So to me, this is a idea that's really going nowhere. What you think?
Yeah, this is a sucker's paradise right here. That's what that is. But it's not new. Fellas, this is not new. This has been out for a long time, since the beginning of the internet. It's called an escort service. A lot of escorts, they get paid just for their company. They get paid for their company. It's not all sex all the time. Some of these here dudes just want to have the chance to be around some of these here chicks, so they pay them. And that's what escorts do. It's not all about sex all the time. Sometimes it's time. You want to have somebody to be with, or just a chance to kick it with shorty to try to woo her. But like Terry said, men that most women like, and these particular women, they will not be bothered with these men seriously. They're gonna use them for their money, which is cool. Do whatever it is you want to do. Like, I ain't got no problem with it. But if women think that men are going to, if they're gonna find a serious relationship out of this, they are absolutely nuts. Unless all they're about is the money. And that's really what a woman like that will sign up for. If she's strictly about the money, she'll get with a dude that's 80 years old, long as he a millionaire. Like, they like, hey, whatever, he gave me $5,000 just to go kick it with him. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is empty his balls every now and then. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like, because a lot of women, when it comes to that money, we know that integrity and morals go out the window for a lot of women. Not all of
It's
them,
about
but
the
women
bottom
that'll
line.
sign up. Yeah, like women that'll sign up for stuff like this, like pay me ahead of time just to kick it with you, and it'll go out with pretty much anybody that pays. Then we already know what type of time she on. So if they happen to get pumped and left, hey, it is what it is. You might as well put your price in your
Prepaid.
bio.
Prepaid.
Yeah, put your price in your
Exactly.
bio. Yeah, you don't need no app for that.
Yes. I mean, like you said, I guess credit her for monetizing the idea. You know, she'll make a few dollars. But this app is specifically designed for lames tricks and simps. That's basically what it is. So, because why am I going to put down a deposit just to see for a woman that I don't even know? Why?
And from a logical standpoint, if you have to pay $200, $300 deposit just to get time with a woman, wouldn't you be better served just going out to a club and randomly buying a group of cute chicks a hookah and some drinks or something like that? Like, that's way more return on investment than prepaying for some chick that could be catfishing you.
Exactly. I mean, when anyone said it, I was thinking that, you must be like a prostitute or something, because that's what it is. You, in exchange for time, attention, and some sex, possibly, you put down a deposit. What's the difference between that? Hiring a prostitute.
A date preparation fee.
Come on, man. This happened to me in Vegas. Man.
Okay.
I was talking to a chick, man. We vibing, we chilling. We was at Dre's. Man, we chilling, man. We chilling. Afterwards, go get something to eat at In-N-Out, I think it was. Got some In-N-Out burgers. I don't know what she going on. She was like, look, well, yeah, you want me to come back? I'm like, yeah. She like, that's going to be $200-$300. Excuse me? What are we talking about here? Like, she like, no, for my time. Just you know what I'm saying? You want me to spend time with you, now. Hold on, sweetheart. I don't want you to spend time with me like that. Like, we were in the club kicking it. Y'all came up here to In-N-Out where we at, you know what I'm saying? I got you a burger with extra pickle. And that's, that's about as far. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing but grade A beef left for you, sweetheart. That's all I got is meat. That's it. I ain't got nothing else. So it happens even without apps. But if she can monetize it and become rich, which I believe she probably could, because there's a lot of chicks out here, man, that's that want to do that. But this is the thing for that. You can't be this unless you were 8, 9, or 10. These here other chicks, y'all ain't gonna make no money. It's like OnlyFans. Only about 10% of these chicks is really making money because the dudes want to see them. The rest of y'all thinking you gonna get on here and you a 4 and think you finna charge somebody $200 for date preparation?
You know they are, bro. You know they are.
Come on, man. Like, we gotta be realistic. These are pretty girl games. This is a pretty girl's game. Just like the same thing with a dude got to pay all the bills. That's a pretty girl's game, man. Just like it's a rich dude's game when he talks about having all these multiple chicks. That's a rich dude's game. That's not a bus driver's game. Having multiple chicks like that. It's not a bus driver's game. You got to be
realistic.
You got to understand your lead.
But the thing is, the guys that they actually want are not sitting at home like, man, dating is so bad. I need to find the perfect app. You know what I mean? Like, they're not waiting
Terry,
for some
I don't know, man. I don't know because look, listen, they have rich people apps right now for dating, Terry, because they feel like they can't date normally and go out and pick up somebody. I don't know if you know this, but they have a rich people's only dating app for celebrities, musicians, and athletes. It's only for them and actresses and all of that stuff.
Really?
Where they are, they have it for only them, where they can meet and do certain things together because they feel like they can't go outside normally like regular people and meet a nice woman or whatever that'll take them serious, or a man, or whatever the case. So it's a lot of dudes, and it's a lot of rich men out here that's like that don't either or have the time to get outside and meet somebody because they stay on the plane, they stay moving, they stay doing this, they stay doing that, they busy with work. So they like, yo, bet I'll go and I'll pay for whatever. That's why escorts is so rich and popular. Some of your baddest escort, man, listen, these chicks are rich, Terry, because the rich men don't have time to get outside and date like that. So for that type of group,
well, I don't know nothing about that lifestyle.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean,
I would think you have the abundance of everything you have. I don't know. To me, having money, you got everything you need to be able to attract the baddest chicks.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Terry. Just like any other man, we want to feel like you're not trying to take advantage of us too. You know what I'm saying? Like the rich dudes want to feel like that when they want something serious. Yeah. They want to try to find a quality chick that's not only with them for the money, right? And they'll run through all these other chicks, but they want a chick that's not just with them because he got $100 million. Like that's not what most dudes want when they in that type of status. So,
I don't see how even like in that scenario where you're a celebrity, you Michael B. Jordan, any chick, whether she's a famous person's cousin or sister or just a random chick, they're all going to imagine life with Michael B. Jordan if you show up on the app or whatever. So I don't think that the guys that are really popular or known that they have money, I don't think they're gonna ever be able to avoid that, right?
I mean, it depends.
That'd be tough.
Yeah, because you know what I mean. You could find a chick. It's a lot of chicks that's not into sports. It's a lot of chicks that's not into entertainment. It's a lot of women that don't know who you are out here. You know what I mean? It is, especially you go to some of these other countries. Especially if you get some of these chicks from these other countries, they don't really know who you are like that. Maybe Chris Brown or something. A lot of chicks know him. But I mean, most of these athletes, the women don't really know these dudes like that. If they ain't Michael Jordan or LeBron James or Steph Curry, somebody like that, yo, sixth guy on the bench, most chicks don't know who this fool is. I mean, he's 6'8". That's what they know. He's 6'8". I mean, I don't know.
Yes,
so
that makes
a lot
sense.
of people, and then these rich dudes that's ahead of these companies, the CEOs, don't nobody know them from a can of paint. You don't really know them. So the dudes want to feel. I think when you get a lot of money like that, and you get out here and you see, because even when you're not rich, and you do well for yourself, right? You do well for yourself, above the average man, but you're not rich at all by any means. The amount of women that try to come at you just because you do well for yourself as an above average man is different. So now when you get to be rich, the amount of women that just throw themselves at you because you rich gotta make you be like, hold on a minute. You know what I'm saying? What's her angle? Especially with all the chicks that get these rich dudes and then try to lie on their name and say, or not even divorced yet. We talking before that. Just kicking it with him, dating, sleeping with him. Oh, he sexually assaulted me. He did that, and then they come out that they lying. So those dudes be on 10, like, yo, they want somebody.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Like
don't want somebody that's targeting you. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, rich people problems, man. I mean, it's a lot. I guess we could do an episode about that, but I'll take insight about it.
I'll take those all day,
right? Yeah. All right, man. Let's keep things rolling, man. We're about to take a quick break. When we come back, we're gonna be getting into tonight's topic, Read the Room, where we're talking about flirting and body language and how much that impacts dating. You are tuned into the Hoetohusband Podcast. We'll be back in a minute. Hi, I'm relationship coach and author Terry Duran, and I am pleased to announce that my book, It's Not That Complicated, is finally available as an audiobook. So if you don't like to read, or you just don't have time to read a paperback book, this audiobook is perfect for you. You can listen to it while you're in your car, while you're at work, etc. In the book, I break down how husband material men think and operate in regards to sex, love, and relationships, and I provide real quality insight on how husband material men approach dating. The audiobook is available on audible.com and on iTunes. All you have to do is go to one of the websites and search for my name, Terry Duran. Go download your copy today. All right, everybody, welcome back to the Hoetohusband Podcast. Tonight's episode is titled Read the Room. We are going to be having a discussion about body language, flirting, and how impactful that is when it comes to establishing romantic interest. Now, we talk about all the time, you know, as a guy, the biggest question that we have to figure out is the interest that we have in a woman reciprocated? You know, you don't want to be chasing women that don't really like you. And that's where a lot of guys waste their time. But I think that body language and being able to peep the signals, or the choosing signals that SD likes to call it, those are the first steps that it takes to have any dating success. So I think the earlier that you start paying attention to it and looking for the signs, the better you do when you reach your adult years. But body language is a lot more reliable than the things women actually tell you in most cases.
Yeah, man, that's why it's so important for young men to actually get outside and approach women and talk to women and deal with women and date women and all these different things, so that you can understand and learn the patterns and behaviors of women. Because when you can understand the patterns, the behaviors, the looks, the different things that they do, maybe moving their hair back or smiling or touching you on your arm or something like that, you understand that shorty is feeling you. You understand that she likes what you're saying, and she'd be open to get to know you outside of that. You also understand that if she's standoffish, if she's looking at you a certain way, if she's standing back, if she's giving you one word answer, that she not really feeling you like that, or if she try to make you jump through hoops just to get to know her. Like I seen a video, the shorty said, he said, "Hey, can I get your number?" She said, "Hey, yeah, you can cash out me. If you got $20, then maybe you can get my number." And so he gave her the $20. She said, "All right, well, I'll give you mine." And then she said, "Well, you can have my Instagram." And he was like, "Yo, Instagram?" She was like, "Yeah," after he gave her the 20. But it's stuff like that where when you know, if you approach a woman and you ask for a number and she come out her mouth with a cash app for you to get her number, she don't like you. So
I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah. No. If I ask a woman for her number and she offers me her Instagram, I'm straight. No, thank you. It's nice meeting you though. Because you don't really like me like that. Because the dudes that they really like, they gonna get that number up quick. They see him and they attracted to him. They like how he is swag and all that. They gonna get that number up quick. So you got to understand these things, and that's what getting outside and actually interacting with women will teach a young man, because that's what it taught us back in the 90s where we grew up without cell phone. So, Jay, what you think?
Yeah, body language is everything. As they say, 90% of communication is nonverbal. So, like you said, you can see the cues. You know, for example, she leans her shoulder into you. You know, while y'all out. Twirling her hair back and forth. Things like that. Those are things to pick up on. Like you say, if you asking for to exchange numbers, she giving you an Instagram or some sort of social media, Snapchat or TikTok, whatever it is, then she doesn't have any interest like that. I mean, listen, if Chris Brown or Idris Elba was approach her, 9 times out of 10,
completely different story.
Not social media. Yeah.
Come on, man. All day long. But
yeah,
listen, let
me
say this real quick. Quick, because we talking about body language, right? And Terry, you might not be able to, you know what I'm saying, but you might be able to get into this one too, because body language and internet language, you got to have them both. You got to be able to compare them both, because 70, 65% of people are meeting through the internet some type of way. They meet through social media. They meeting through all these apps. So on one hand, you got body language. So I feel like we got to touch both parts of it, because you got body language for personal interactions. And then you got the internet language, or choosing signals. This is what I call them, right? So when we talk about choosing signals, we just talked about body language. Me and Jay said a couple things about how a woman is attracted to you. So what do y'all think are your internet languages to know that a woman is feeling you as opposed to not?
Well, I've been I've been using the internet to smash chicks since the internet since dial-up days.
What?
So yeah, I mean, College Club, Black Planet, using the internet to establish pictures, conversation, and exchange of phone numbers. I've been using the internet for that my line name is communicator, so I was an early adapter at all those type of things. I studied communication and all that. But I would say one of the most things that I would say in today's world to know if you at least got a chance is if you follow a chick, whether she follow you back. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that would be one of the things that I pay attention to. A chick that just lets you follow her and you pay attention to her kind of views you as a fan, in my perspective. So that would be the thing that, outside of a woman just liking your pictures or whatever, if she don't follow you back, to me, that says something.
Mm-hmm. Jay, what you got for letting a woman knowing that she kind of feeling you on the internet?
I mean, it's kind of what Terry said. If she follows you back, you know, she's interacting on your post and doing things like that, liking your pictures, even sometimes, you know, shooting you a DM, maybe making innuendos, but not necessarily directly trying to holler at you. You can kind of tell by that sometimes. Like, you just got to know the vibe.
Yeah. You know what I noticed? And this here's something just from me. I noticed this quite a bit. You know what I mean? Like, on my page. For as far as internet language goes, small talking you on certain things.
Because if they don't like you, you'll be talking to yourself.
Yeah, like they try to small talk you and be like, I'll be in my car doing a video or whatever. I have some cologne. Oh man, you wear that? How many sprays of that cologne do you wear? How many sprays? And I'm like, oh, like 4, maybe 5. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good number. But I was looking at such and such. What's the concentration? Is that an EDP cologne, or is that a toilette, or is that a parfum? Oh, that's a parfum. Like, small talking you, trying to keep talking to you. That's a language. That's an internet language to keep you engaged. To keep you engaged with her, she'll try to small talk you with certain things. That's aside from your main liking all your pictures, and then they'll compliment you on certain things also, which is normally everybody know that one, right? Compliments. Okay, you compliment me. But that small talk, that'll get you, because before you know it, man, y'all been talking for 10 days, and she like, well, you know, I really think this is great. And you like, oh, okay, well, you ain't really paying no attention like that. So small talking, that's something, that's a language on the internet like that, to let you know that a woman like you like that. It's a choosing signal. Pay attention.
Yeah, I would say another thing that I would do if I was single in today's era, reacting to a woman's stories was something clever, not just a thumbs up or whatever. Yeah, just a witty, kind of funny, something that if you could say something that would make a woman actually laugh and reply back to it, those are the things, because even if you have a lot of followers, you start associating names that you see regularly, the usernames and whatnot. And that's no different than in person, like a woman looking at you multiple times, a woman recognizing your username, that's you in a step in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
my name get me in a little trouble. But you're right about that, because listen, a lot of times I don't even be trying to holler at a chick in most cases, right? But I have noticed, because one thing I pay attention to is a woman's accessories. It might be her earrings, it might be her necklace, it might be her nails, the color, because I'm a toes and nail color guy, right? Eyebrows, like I'll just say something simple like, oh man, I like your eyebrows. They not, oh my God, nobody has ever complimented my eyebrows. This is different from what the other guys say. Blah, 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 blah. Follow. Oh man, I wasn't trying to holler at shorty. I was just giving a compliment, because I can compliment women without trying to talk to them or wanting to talk to them. And I noticed that
you find something you actually
if I give compliments, that it's not the norm. Oh, baby, you bad. Your booty look good. Your titties is big. Like, if it's something outside of the norm, that gets more of a response and a reply, and looking like, wait a minute, he said this and he wasn't trying to holler at me. And then I ignore. I'll be like, no, I was just complimenting your eyebrow. And there go the intriguingness. Like, what in the world is up with him? He don't like me like all these other dudes? Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm trying to tell y'all.
But you know what? That's a carryover from real life skills that you had, like being able to, like we talk about, walking up to the group of the table full of women and being able to navigate and figure out what identify the hater, identify the one that's interested in you. Like doing all that stuff in real time, in real life, makes digital communication so much easier, because all you got to do is show what you actually do. Like you're not creating content doing something unusual. You wear a cologne, you actually get dressed, like you're just putting stuff that you actually do on your story. And so that's the difference between somebody that's putting on an image and trying to portray themselves as this woman's man or this womanizer type dude, and the dudes that women actually want, showing their real life and just talking about what they interested in or what they like. That if you can do that, have the self-awareness to just, it is what it is, either you like what I got or you don't, that puts you in a much different category, because you're not pandering, you're not scared to say certain stuff, you're not like, whatever, I don't care if you follow me or not. Like you kind of, I don't know, I guess it's a chicken or the egg thing. You got to have the confidence and, ability to get other women to not really care about a woman not responding to you. So
yeah, so how do y'all, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, so you got to get to that level for the fellas.
Yeah. So how do y'all know? Like you get to talking to some chick, right? How do y'all know, or what signs is it that the sexual attraction is not being reciprocated from the woman?
Man,
it's almost instant. You know what I'm saying? I could tell. But I would say one of the fastest ways to tell, if you walk up to a woman or you sitting at a table next to a woman or whatnot, if she turns her body towards you, then that's a sign of interest. But a woman sitting like shoulder to shoulder with you, to me, that's a sign that's like the homeboy hug or the church hug. That's a sign that she's not feeling you like that, or she's not available to you.
I would
go ahead, Jay. Go ahead.
I would say another thing too, if you're making, flirtatious remarks or some sort of sexual innuendo and it's not being returned or reciprocated, like he's kind of just giving you the cold shoulder treatment, just kind of, laughing and giggling it off and not really returning it that way, I would say that's the way, just where the interest isn't there.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna say sexual interest initially, because most people ain't putting off that sexual type of interest. Yeah, you got people that talk crazy. I mean more like after maybe y'all been talking for a couple of weeks. Yeah, like y'all been talking for a couple of weeks, and now you know what I'm saying, you're trying to feel out if it, if the sexual attraction there, because you could have attraction for somebody, but then that sexual part ain't there. To me, you know what I'm saying, those are two different things, and a lot of times
I think you can talk yourself out of it. Or you
could
have been there initially, and then you did something that removed it, or you said something that changed the way she viewed you.
Yeah, but just because she's attracted to you don't mean she's sexually attracted to you. That could be too, because for guys, I think that's for women. Because with guys, I think if we attracted to a chick, we'll put meat to her all day because we attracted to her. But I don't think for women, I think it goes just a little different for women. I just think so. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, it goes deeper for dudes too, but I think most guys initially, the first category, smashable, not smashable. And I think that's really, that's almost, you don't even have to think about that. You can look and tell whether it's smashable or not. But then after that, even on a lot of the smashable women, you still got categories after that, whether you think a woman is dateable or you could take her serious and all that. But you're right, guys are not they're not pretending to be something that they're not, like a lot of women are. Like guys, like we talk about it all the time, guys, you can get a haircut and you can change your outfit and all that, but who you are and what you represent ain't gonna change much, and your shortcomings are gonna be, your height is gonna be exposed every time you go outside.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so guys have to kind of live in their reality and have a self-awareness to know what their range is and who they need to be flirting with for the most part.
See, but this what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So for guys, it's smash first, everything else second. That's how we think. We like, oh yeah, I'll smash her. Yeah. So when we're attracted to her, oh, we smash her. For women, for most women, and I'll say most guys, and for most women, I think it's other things first. Yes, she might be attracted to you, and then smashing comes second. Or after that. That's why guys really got
a video. I was gonna say, but a video went viral this week where it was about women knowing within the first few minutes whether or not they would sleep with a guy or not. So I think they make that decision relatively quick. Whether or not it's going to happen depends on how things happen. But whether or not you a candidate, I think they figure it out relatively quick.
Okay, I can roll with that. Maybe they're a little less subtle with it, I guess the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, right. when you talking to the women, like when you do a poll or something, they'll say I can figure it out within the first 2 minutes, but it might not happen for a few weeks. They don't want to look like a hoe. They don't want them to think this. They kind of want to, baby. Right, and that's another skill that getting women to feel, establishing that trust to where what we do is gonna stay between us. Like those first couple conversations, establishing stuff like that to where she can tell you ain't a clout chaser. You ain't just out here trying to impress everybody, have everybody in your business. Those type of things made it at least, put me in a position to be able to get that first kiss or that first step towards romance.
Man, look, ladies, let me say this real quick now that he done said that part of it, right? Listen, grown men that are mature out here and they would like to get married one day and have relationships and all that type of stuff. We ain't paying attention to most times when we have sex with you. Like, if we've been talking, especially because we meet, if we've been talking for a couple weeks, whatever the case, and then we go out, the vibe is good, and we smash. Yes, the first date. It's the first date we actually get together. Cool. Most men ain't even judging you based off of that. That's completely different scenario as if I met you in a club and I smashed you in the bathroom. Most dudes will judge you based, man, first time I met Shorty, I smashed her in the bathroom. That's completely different than if we met online, been talking for 3 weeks or a month, developed a rapport, developed some comfortability, then you flew out, we went out one time and smashed that one time. That don't mean we not looking at you like no hoe because you smashed the first time.
One night stand.
Right.
Yeah, after we built a rapport with each other, even though we met online or whatever the case. That's a completely different scenario. So it depends on how we met you and the rapport that was built. We don't just automatically think, oh, I smashed her on the first date, so she a hoe. That's not how grown men think about certain things. So I'm just letting y'all know. Smash.
Yeah, that connection, on my page, I've talked about that all the time. Like whether or not you establish a connection with the guy before the sex. And that connection, now all that can happen in one day. There's been situations where you can have a 2 or 3 hour conversation with each other. One of the conversations where it felt like y'all been knowing each other for years. So and especially if y'all knew of each other, y'all went to the same YMCA or y'all had a mutual friend. Things like that kind of puts you on a fast track to smashing. But that first heart-to-heart conversation, asking questions that are deeper and more personal than what's your favorite color and all that, asking about their life experiences and their family dynamic and all those type of things, and sharing that kind of information about yourself to where when after that conversation, she's going to think about you in the future. That was always my goal, whether it was on the phone, whether it was in person. That first time you get a woman's undivided attention, you have to capitalize on it in order for things to really progress from there. That's coming from the perspective of the guy that has to work his way up. The guys where she already got a crush on you and all that, like the women sliding as these DMs, I'm pretty sure he ain't got to do all that. But for the guys that got to work your way up, capitalize on that first conversation.
Hey, you got to. Hey, and let me give y'all some more stuff real quick, just for being outside.
Yeah.
Like this for the guys. You know what I'm saying, man? Always be groomed up when you step outside. Ladies, this for y'all too, because I see you outside with a bonnet on and all that stuff. I'm gonna ignore you. Like, make sure that you right when you step outside when you single, because it's people that's outside looking, man, and I love to compliment women while I'm outside, be it they hair, be it they outfit, they shoes, whatever. It's an easy icebreaker. And even though I don't, a lot of men don't get a whole lot of compliments. I get compliments on how I smell and dress and stuff like that. But a lot of men don't get that. So just be presentable and nice when you step outside, no matter what you're doing, because you never know when you gonna meet somebody while you outside doing what you're doing. So just wanted to say that.
Yeah, grooming.
That's important.
Separates the guys, visually and like you said, when you get in that proximity. A woman complimenting you on how you smell, I don't really think women make those kind of comments to guys that they view platonically. That's almost a romantic compliment within itself. But like you said, most guys don't get the compliment. So if you can make sure that you look you well groomed and you smell good, like, because that's a reflection of your hygiene, whether you realize it or not. If you smell good and you look like you take care of yourself, that says a lot more about your discipline level and your structure as a man. So those are things that speak. Women look at your fingernails and all that type of stuff, whether that you realize it or not. That actually says a lot about you to women when you come across them.
Hey, question for y'all real quick. Do y'all think that most men today are waiting for some type of body language or choosing signal from a woman in order to approach them?
I think in some cases, more some men do wait for that, but I think there's others, maybe they just aren't, I guess for lack of better description, aren't well equipped to read the room here.
Right, and man, it's funny, that just reminded me this weekend, my wife was invited to a birthday party for a woman. I think she turned 50 or something like that. So we were at the spot where it was like we were the younger people in the spot. And bro, it was so many lames in there, dudes, putting on a costume and bringing props to the club and doing dances to try to. And I was sitting there thinking, like, these dudes don't have no self-awareness. Like, they don't, yes, they're getting attention from the women, but the women were laughing at them and talking about them. And you know what I'm saying? Like, they were putting themselves in position to look like some court jesters or something, instead of actually approaching the women, even though I don't think they probably had much success. But the body language of it, dude, they really thought they was doing something, doing the robot and all this stuff in front of the women.
No, they wouldn't do the robot. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
Bro, no. They had drum major sticks on the dance floor with them. One of the dudes had a cat in the hat doll.
Did you take pictures of any of this?
No, man, I let them make it, man. I just observing the scenario, and I was just thinking to myself,
"You better than me."
This is the type of stuff that separates the success from the failure.
So the dudes don't be getting
didn't read the room at all. Yeah, they couldn't read the room, and I couldn't tell that the women thought they was lame because of. Bro, I was.
What is a cat in the hat? What does that even mean? You mean
well, the dude that had that, he was dressed like the cat in the hat. So I don't know, man. It's hard to explain.
Yeah, man. But, man, what in the world you go to, man? Hey, man, what type of freaky party was this, man? What type of stuff you done went to, man? They dressed like the cat in the hat. Come on.
Man, it was hilarious. But just seeing how the women reacted to those dudes, it made me. I was just sitting there like, man, I'm so glad I never had to grow up being that dude, You know what I mean? Like, so,
Gimmicks.
fellas, you can have a lot of influence on what lane you in and how women see you. So hopefully y'all picking up on the gems we be dropping. Look like we up against the clock, so we about to get up out of here. But before we go, I want to give another shout out to my man, Brother Soul Productions, for keeping us laced with our background music. I want to remind everybody to continue supporting the podcast or our Cash App and our PayPal. JSD, man, stay warm. And I appreciate y'all linking up so we can get this episode knocked out. This has been another episode of the Ho the Husband Podcast. Y'all, thanks for tuning in.
Hey.
Peace.